stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up.
Yo, what's up guys? I am back here with Sign Up Series 277. And without further ado, let's begin things off with Mario versus Darth Vader. And good race to start us off, and Darth Vader takes the win. Next up we have AJ Styles versus Operation Stomp. And it's gonna be AJ Styles with the win. Next up we have All Beefed Up taking on Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's gonna be very close race, but All Beefed Up takes the win. Next up we have an SUV showdown. We have The Undertaker versus Hot Wheels Delivery. And it's gonna be The Undertaker taking the win. Next up we have Plankton taking on the Evil Goblin Bone Shaker. And it's gonna be, oh, they both do wheel stands, but that is as close as it could get. But just barely, Bone Shaker takes the win. Next up we have 32 Degrees taking on Roger Dodger. And it's gonna be 32 Degrees taking the win. Next up we have your defending championship truck Bowser taking on the 2018 Bone Shaker. And it looks like that Bone Shaker with the upset win defeats Bowser. Next up we have Tiger Shark taking on the Sick Stuff Hotweiler. And it's gonna be very close. But you guys can see right there that Hotweiler takes the win. Next up we have the Orange Camaro taking on Loco Punk. It's gonna be the Orange Camaro taking the win. Next up we have Chewbacca versus Sriracha. And it's gonna be Chewbacca taking the win. Next up we have Steer Clear versus Luigi. And it's gonna be Steer Clear taking the win. Next up we have Torque Terror versus Scorcher. And it's gonna be very close once again. But Torque Terror takes the win over Scorcher. Next up we have Pure Muscle versus Yoshi. And Yoshi takes the win and is the only Super Mario Bros. Truck to advance into round number 2. Next up we have Skeleton Crew versus Hot Wheels Racing 1. It's gonna be, they both hit the wall, so that's a rerun. Here goes the rerun. And this time, Skeleton Crew takes the win. Next up we have Baja Buster versus Podium Crasher. It's gonna be Podium Crasher taking the win. And the final race of round number 1 is gonna feature John Cena, and he will be taking on the dominating Abysmal. And it's gonna be, oh, they both go on an angle. Smooth runs by both trucks. But unbelievable, John Cena with maybe the upset of the series defeats Abysmal. Alright guys, here we are with round number 2. We're gonna kick things off with Darth Vader versus AJ Styles. And looks like that Darth Vader is gonna take the win. Next up we have All Beefed Up taking on The Undertaker. And woo, nice save by The Undertaker, but All Beefed Up is gonna take the win. Next up we have 32 Degrees taking on the Evil Goblin Bone Shaker. And it's gonna be 32 Degrees with the win. Next up we have the regular Bone Shaker taking on Sick Stuff Hotweiler. And Bone Shaker flips over, Hotweiler takes the win. Next up we're gonna have Chewbacca taking on the Orange SS Camaro. And it's gonna be, oh, the Camaro almost saved it. I think Chewbacca made a save, but that's close. But Chewbacca takes the win. Next up we have Torque Terror taking on Steer Clear. And it's gonna be another close race. So many close races in this event, but Torque Terror takes the win. Next up, we have Yoshi, the only Super Mario truck left, and he will be taking on Skeleton Crew. And great race, down to the end. Both trucks having great runs, but Yoshi takes the win. And the final race of round number 2 is going to feature John Cena and Podium Crasher. And it's going to be Podium Crasher with one of the best runs of the day. Alrighty guys, here we are with the quarterfinals of Sign Up Series 277. Inside of Darth Vader. Darth Vader is with Victor Jones 16. Inside of All Beefed Up, we have Lucky Luke the Nerd 1234. Inside of 32 Degrees, we have Chase the Star. Inside of the Sick Stuff Hotweiler, we have Blaze Starfire. Inside of Chewbacca, we have Katie Clark. Inside of Torque Terror is with Mark Fisher. Inside of Yoshi, we have Harvey Rodcap 15. And inside of Podium Crasher, we have Ice Storm. So we are going to kick things off with Darth Vader and All Beefed Up. Round number 3 is underway. And the first winner is going to be All Beefed Up. Next up, we have 32 Degrees taking on the Sick Stuff Hotweiler. And 32 Degrees takes the win. Next up, we have Torque Terror taking on Chewbacca. It's gonna be, whoa, what a close race. But Chewbacca takes the win. And the final race of round number 3 is gonna feature Podium Crasher and Yoshi. And it's gonna be Podium Crasher. Now we are down to excuse me for my stuttering, but we are down to the semifinals of Sign Up Series 277. Inside of All Beefed Up, we have Lucky Luke the Nerd 1234, and that driver is in his debut. Inside of 32 Degrees, we have Chase the Star. Inside of Chewbacca, we have Katie Clark, and inside of Podium Crasher, we have Ice Storm. So let's kick things off with All Beefed Up and 32 Degrees. It's gonna be Beefed Burger Truck. All Beefed Up takes the win. Who is going to meet All Beefed Up in the championship race? Is it gonna be Podium Crasher or Chewbacca? It's going to be, oh, that was close. Chewbacca had a big lead. But Podium Crasher takes the win. I think when Chewbacca rolled, he might have pushed himself backwards, causing him to lose. So sorry to Katie Clark, you were so close. Better luck next time. But Podium Crasher is going to the championship race once again. Alrighty guys, here we are with the championship race. Inside of Podium Crasher, we have Ice Storm. I cannot recall how many wins he has, or if he has any at all, but Podium Crasher is one of the fastest Hot Wheels monster trucks on my channel. He's won a plethora of events, so let's see if he can get Ice Storm a win. But inside of All Beefed Up, who's also one of the fastest Hot Wheels monster trucks on my channel, we have Lucky Luke the Nerd 1234, and that driver's in his debut, so obviously he's never won, but All Beefed Up has won a handful of times, but let's crown a champion. The winner of Sign Up Series 277 is going to be none other than Lucky Luke the Nerd 1234 in All Beefed Up. Unbelievable. He has joined the many drivers who have won on their debut. Congratulations, Luke. To be honest though, since All Beefed Up wasn't in my Sign Up Series for a while, I thought he was kind of an underdog, but you brought All Beefed Up back to the top of the mountain. Congratulations, Luke, on taking your win. Ice Storm, Podium Crasher has been fast for a very long time on my channel. You were so close to getting your win. You just got to make it that one step further, and I know that you will get that victory. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Great racing, everyone. Congratulations to Lucky Luke the Nerd 1234 for taking his first ever win on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.
We ain't got touch, he gon' ride. He my slime, young gon' go on my prime. Hey, so I think I ain't telling you lies. When you come to business, I'm handling mine. Yeah, I'm